No, it was a prank, guys. There's no prank. Anyway, let's go in here. Everyone pitched. Everyone pitched in. The perfect place to help you, like Xiao Kong. Do you like the room? Wow, you managed this place perfect, so neat, and perfect just in one day. I really can't thank you enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Xianghuang, like Senior Junior Wise did. She told me you're really interested in our training of Yunquei Summit. Since we got this connection, we at Serene Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thank you. Senior Qingling being with everyone makes me feel so much of ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be livelier, to be so much better. If everyone were here, then you can stay here without worry. Can't wait for them to come back. Yep, Xiaogong, make yourself at home. There's always anything you need. If you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me or Wise. Okay, this is my little home in Formian Heights now. You two must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? After everyone's good night, Senior Sister Guang goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to my fellow disciples. Don't worry, Shao Kong. I'll help you find your brother.
Oh?
I would never doubt my brother's intention, but I'm just worried about his safety, so please, help me investigate. He worked hard today, so let's get some rest. Good night, Shao Kong. Night. See you tomorrow. Alright. Let's go to Belle. So how's Shao Kong like the room? She loves it. Actually, I probably prefer some casual clothes for Xiao Kong based on Fairy's lifestyle preference. Analyze the reports. I asked her to try them on whenever the right opportunity comes. Thank you, Fairy. Yep. But first, we need to find out what Senior Yi's Sarah went from Personal Mix Market. Since it's got something to do with Ancient Tomb, maybe you and Xiao Kong can go to the Ancient Shop tomorrow and ask around. I'm so curious about the Ancient Tomb. Whatever. Let's leave it for tomorrow. Let's get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side. Huh. So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue.
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Facing Sarah gaze, Yi Xiaoyan walks out from the shadows, his expression calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Weifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is it that you're after? Erase my nightmare? I can't hide this form anymore. Though, I suppose this does mean it's easier to make me unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Just like what I demonstrated to you before. I made those sacrifices return to their purest state.
Now they're just aimless drifters, mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her, One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen, the arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world, birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
Right.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
The night grows heavy, the deep from Lomian heights. Something unknown is stirring in the darkness. A mysterious Pangbu is there, standing alone in the shadows. Its little hand is clasped together as it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
At night of an uproar secretly silently sinks into the deep darkness. A morning light spills across the land. Soybean Temple welcomes a new day, and Yi Quinn, who brings news for everyone. I went to the person who makes market this morning. I asked around, and Ginger was the unique shop said, remember something that woman in red. She brought us several damaged ancient tomes, said she wanted to restore it. Ancient tome? I knew it. What kind of tome was it? Not sure. Junior said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job. So he recommended one of his old customers who's obsessed with collecting antique books. Binger Bao. Y'all. I got his address, so we can try our luck and pay him a visit. But Jitter also said he's might some trouble lady, may not be in best of mood. We'll give it a try together. It's over here. Alright, let's go ask him. Oh, come on, the corner, really? A chirp, it's a bird. Everybody's heard about the bird. Sup, bow? Atmosphere here somewhat doesn't seem very friendly. Sick, it's what I needed.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tubbs' new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
The arrogant woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right, I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Well, we tried. Talk about bad timing. Bargainer bowed pretty besides himself with anger. Doubt he's in a mood to answer questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone. First, help him calm down. It might be take a little longer. I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
Dylan, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal. Oh, sounds pretty intense. Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
The Fire Nation. You briefly tell Dylan what's just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Something about her seems off. Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Darling quickly returns, waving something in her hand. Is it a mixtape? Wait. Alright, it's done. Marley is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with one of his one-of-a-kind books, so instead he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness made things quite convenient for us. Oh, the book.
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Just bought his place.
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
Exactly what I did. It remains a secret. But look, I solved this big trouble. You got what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. You bought his house, didn't he?
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
Seems correct to me.
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I'd cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person.
I don't know. Literally, a lot of people's been coming up to us lately, so we gotta doubt everyone.
What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh? Why?
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
That seems reasonable to me.
Deal.
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
Oh, that's nice.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Fair enough.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
All right, let's set that aside for now. Figure out our next move. Barbarian said the tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification. It's some kind of ancient ray that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it's actually worked or not, well, that's another story. Hearing the Shao Kahn perks up. Does not matter. Does not matter, most important. Now that we have tome, let's head back to Somin Temple and discuss this. Shao Kahn seems to be just remembered something. I should ask now until we're done.
Senior Shaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Bad call for me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents... did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquai Summit.
I heard that Yunquai Summit was taking in orphans, since I was leading the rootless life. Entrusting an important task for caring for 2 children to Yishuan Shifu for their safer choice.
Oh, that's nice, by the way.
半月师傅, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquai Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yunquai Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Could it be that coming back to Waifei has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Shangwan and Bonnie fell silent. Whoo! Well, dwelling in the past isn't getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back and discuss our next stop.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Ooh. Let's go find him. Shang Kong and others gradually fade from view, but Banyue lingers. This isn't just miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seems he crushed words, yet cries from the past rings in his ear once more.
Please. Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up. And not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
Hand reaches out.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Alright, now back to our daily program. What are you doing here, Radical Bang Boo? Alright, let's see it. What we got? Tomb. Their existence transcends mortal measure, extending from divine, or perhaps in ancient times there was sages, who communicate with divine, obscuring the celestial changes. They knew miasma would cover during the peak of celestial. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to. Oh, I had a hiccup. With the array complete, though the evil is subdued, yet to summon desire to power Array Core will sacrifice as the key. Sincerely, Dev. Though we leave this method if descendants, the consequences are unpredictable. After reading the cryptic tome, it puts together all the information so far.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Hold on.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
Hold on. Before you get that. Wait, going on aimlessly right now is trying to find a needle in a haystack. So you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense, but too young to remember. But maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
That's also fair. Master, I located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in Swamian Bay area. Oh, I forgot those still exist. Don't worry, some survivors in miasma outbreak are now still in Swamian Bay. They might have some information about the array. Swamian Bay. I'm pretty familiar with this area. It's crowded and full of kind people. Asking around one by one might take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. Let's go ahead and join me when we're all settled.
Sounds good.
Hold on. Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on. Using the address ferry found, everyone sets off in different directions. Yo, we're here. What you got for me? Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had a stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of misshaped shelters. Now it's fully a proper settlement. This place fades like dust. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I just make a small timer for myself. So close to 2, I'll be doing something, so I'll be right back. But for meanwhile, it's been years since you faced the past. You've been feeling conflicted. Yeah, Inquan and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already. Somehow, now that I'm here, I feel like kind of nervous. Hey, doesn't that mire ahead look kind of familiar? So is that the person we saved earlier? Where is he? Oh, over there. Okay. So I was looking at the right person. Yahoo! Oh, hey guys! The ones who saved me. So was you. You feel better? Much better. Thanks to you and your friends, I was just thinking about how to thank you, and here you are. Don't worry about it. We're simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you safe and sound. But we're here to ask you something, if you don't mind. Ask away. I don't know anything about it. I'll tell you everything, not anything around the bush. Ask about the array. Arrays? Divine deities. What? Why is it, anyway? My old man mentioned it once. In the past few decades, outsiders who show up every now and then, and some who just moved in, the staff quarters, the family quarters, and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area. They always ask the old timer at the mine about stuff from the back, way back when. Seems like they're digging for information about some mythical rares of whatever. Did it find anything? I just remembered there was a guy who spoke real nice and a woman who's raised always smiling. They even helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about progress on whatever they are doing. And then then everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. Had it worked, maybe disaster would have been happened. If there's really such a deity, people would have had died, and wouldn't have died, and families would be together, wouldn't be torn apart. Besides, the Ray you perhaps remembered any other detail other than time incident 10 years ago, in detail when? Other details. There's something I remembered recently. Last time I went to the Hollow, I went to check in an old place. I got stuck before. I got make it there, but I did spot these nice looking white flowers blooming all around. Nice looking white flowers? Yeah, folks have been saying these white flowers are a good sign that miasma receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shaft where my folks worked, back when we lived in the mine district 10 years ago. The area around the white flowers was clean too. No trace of miasma in sight. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got in trouble with my folks. It felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all the stuff there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened. We couldn't go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away. Others relocated here. Well, as time passes, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite convincing recently. Besides you, well, you're my savior, so I might well be honest. Someone else asked me about the array stuff too. There was this young man who gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me not to breathe a word this to anyone else. Said something about how this was tied to something dangerous, and couldn't let me get people caught in. Young man? What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wearing glasses, dressed in Yunquei Summon attire? Huh, no, he was nothing like that. He was tall, slim man, dark clothes, black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely. He was quite generous. If you hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. Yeah, so it wasn't.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. We still might make good progress in this trip. Let's check some other place. See what we can find.
Just then, Nikuan's somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away. Is Nikuan being held up by someone? Let's go check it out now. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Alright, what do you do this time? I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering me. Hey there! Don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There's some trouble, mangleness locked between those brows of yours. Is this great master calculation are correct? You must have lost a close family member that weighs heavily in your heart. If I left unsolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, if you met me, just 5,000 dennies. You? What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. The fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks in a Shanghuang and finds a new target. Hey there, young lady. Have a most spiritual aura come. Let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price and fate will meet. This is terrible. A strange omen. The stars are fallen. The moon is broken. Path of fragile and peril. Barely a glimpse of light. It seems so dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this trip, you need... What nonsense. Someone need money for of course. Mister, well, I'm not great at divination myself. I have a master who is an expert. Ken is in the north. Lee is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the position of Dui and Shu trigrams, they're not quite right either. We got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave. Why do I keep running to tough nuts expert these days? That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls are so easy to not fool anyone. This kid's getting harder and harder to pull off. Portia grows frustrated and embarrassed, recalling that the tall, different young man with black and from the other day. Young man, the face speaks of a noble fortune, but a hint of a worry but your brows. Let this great master read the fortune. Lay out your... Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I said. Victory at all costs. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too relentless and unfocused to create accurate readings. By the time I choose to trust in my divination, if no word comes with wrecking creature appears, I will give it my all. Why is everyone staring at Bunny and Shifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. Chesing going back first. Right now, I actually want to look around some more, see if anyone else seen my brother, and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiao Kong is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't noticed the strange atmosphere. Very well. Alright, let's go back. Look, it's really that heap of scrap. A shoe must been blind back then. Bring that thing back from Hollow and treat it like a person. Ashun treated it with such kindness. And look how it prepared her. It just standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. That thing got no heart. Yeah, I mean it didn't even that forbidden fruit test or poor Ashun saved such a thing and brought it back, and now she's gone. And her only brother, no one's heard of him in years. Barney, what earth is this? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond a dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred. It is the karma I deserve. I must merit. One day, I'll explain to you all. You return to show and tell with Bonnie. Alright, we're back, Bonnie. Bonnie and Shifu. What happened? Tell me.
My apologies. My announced visit disturbed others. The blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you. If these words ease even a bit of your pain, then it's a burden I shall bear.
I understand. I won't ask further. But if you ever want to talk about it, I'm always there to listen.
Thank you.
Barney gives you a grateful look. While staying silent, soon the others arrive. Everyone gathers to share what they found.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Hold on. Hold on. What's this one? Yep. Are we head out now? Sure. We can head out. Oh, okay. So he's also Rapture.
I may be
Oh.
slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing.
He's part of Krampus? How? How? He's from a...
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
Attack or Rapture. Support or stun.
I may be
Oh, come to the seat.
This is. I've got your back.
Let me.
Take your time.
Is it worked?
I can. Do you want me to fight? Or
Or
cook?
cook. Pan came back, guys. Oh my gosh, he came back. He does care for us. Wow. Alright, let's do it. Alright, Diane, I see you.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Stay vigilant. Mountainous strength.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening change.
Rambo!
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
How the language is going? I'm gonna check something real quick. I'll be right back. Forward. Ah.
We're getting close.
Are we?
There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Ah, I see. Alright, Diamond. Let's do your thing.
Pass blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Annihilate!
Bah, bah, bah.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat.
Go, go. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that's
Switching
cool.
to business mode.
Can I have that? Let me see. What am I missing? You're not real, found. Oh, it's up there. Alright. MASH! Hello? Game? Can I interact with you, game? It's not that one. Where do I... Oh, investigate the obstacle. Okay.
Looks
Okay, that...
like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
There's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
No. We gotta do this one.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines. Alrighty, now we're... Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
Nah, just giving dialogue.
Bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
Okay. Blows up the bloat. Alright, we're here. We're almost there.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling, like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure, tall and steady, holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring, but also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
To the other side!
It's easy to hang up on annoying complaints.
Sorry, I'm also eating at the same time.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way. I heard an unusual echo.
Of course. Okay. I know how you work now. Cool. Oh, White Lotus.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Well, let me attack me. Oh, okay.
This won't take much.
Bam. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. And more white. What the frick? Compared to everywhere else.
Those stone lion statues over there, they're completely different from how I remember them.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Bonnier, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned, Bonnier?
Bonnier remained silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
Surface from the stone lion is covered in cracks. As Bonnier glazed it seemed past Mary's flickers. Deep within his core. Fishes substance detected. Risk alerted. Composition analysis. Structure, plant fiber, metal finger sink. Classification, human GIF.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Cute.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
A pale white wildflower suddenly wild. Spreads warmth in a warm plate. It's heat from the human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
You.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal core temperature fluctuate. Pure units. Suppress miasma at all costs. Override. Binding core motion module permanently activated. Mission name: Rebirth. He looks like a Kuma in this post.
I've got your back, Banyue.
Hello? The theories around have been pretty much cleared out. I think I'll be taking a walk by now myself. I can find anything. Let's split up, gang. And random bystander that we somehow accepted. Why don't you just punch this door open? Oh. Oh. This way, there's a sense of you speak. From your words, it seems like not just anyone can provide it. That silhouette, Shongyun? Of course. Only the devout one who completely surrounded body of soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I help you locate the array, so you should give me the concrete details. I already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine whether they appear. It is my sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it will only be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Bare-face reality who you are, Yi Xingyuan. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can become the nourishment that feeds the new ones. Delusion ends here. That was... Ah, shoot, hold on. Hold on, give me a second. That was... a vision of my brother? And Sarah? This must happen before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from miasma, recreating this scene from the past, but I'm not sure how it works, or how accurate they are. If this is recreated from the past, judging from where this vision appears, what they say, the array is most likely somewhere beyond this door. By the way, my brother spoke, that feeling of briefly touching the past. What we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. The things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. I don't know. My brother must have other motives, but we just suspect, like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you, Senior. I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang, and I trust Senior Yi, too. If we keep following the trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent a word back yet. Yeah, They went through this door. This door. Chong passes the door, but it wouldn't budge. Seems like it's locked.
It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Password?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now, how I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know that...
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around unless we're absolutely necessary. When we regroup, if I can still remember how to open it, we can consider other ways to get through it, okay?
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
Alrighty. Bonne nuit, I have something for you. Bonne nuit. Oh, just a corner of a strange vibe. Some buildings ruins from a section. Usually smooth. Unlike breakable natural breaks, the scratches looks more like they craved for more wing. Are there any more winged creatures around here? Bonne nuit?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
半月师傅, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Eerie?
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it's back again, then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Strange white flowers, weird voices. Something's definitely off in the hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Yi heading deeper inside. Our guess is right. The array they were looking for is in the same direction. In that case, it's dangerous. Just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move. Hi, welcome. Shun? Why is there no response? If it comes to that point, I have no choice to Another illusion. Senior E seems to be secretly waiting for someone. Huh. Curious. Curious.
Hate the monster who stood by and let death through.
Laughter and stuff.
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside.
Hold on.
If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dining calms the expression, replaced with a complex gaze. Binding, concentrating. She hesitated for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Ah, shoot.
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
He soon comes to a stop, and Dylan seems to lost in thought. Lost in sauce, actually. She's lost my sauce. No! Let's return to the control center.
Yep.
Let's return.
Eternal Vigil, the Creator's sacred edict.
Whoa. Heck is you.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and Banyu Shifu? This gross feeling like I'm being watched. It's all too familiar.
Breaking through! Relentless assault! Don't run! Annihilate!
Boom, 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 boom.
Unexpected call!
Have a taste of the Yunhui unique technique! Spare no effort!
Come on, baby.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Yeah, where is he?
Sorry for the wait, dear. Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat. If you spot an ethereal, forward.
Come on.
Wildfire! I'll take charge!
Bam.
Go, go.
End this hatred!
Bang, 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 bang. Again. Again! Oh my god.
Dylan, leave it to me.
Yahoo! After sacrifices are defeated,
The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Are you still chasing the so-called truth?
Enough sneaking around! Show yourself!
Don't forget, who once chased after its illusion. But it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dylan.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
be fine? Oh, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! Dylan!
Dylan.
Dylan! Dylan!
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dylan! Dylan! Dylan!
Oh, that's funny. I guess they put this one here.
Dylan! 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 Dylan!
I guess they put the same voice line here, but one tone. Are you okay? I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't respond.
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dylan, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banye? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really wanted to keep following my brother's trail, but
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further.
true.
Shifu and the Elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
It only takes a long look at the sealed gate and nods. Alright, we're free. Finally. You gotta tell me something, please. After returning to the swimming temple, Xiangguang tells the mystics what they're going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But trust me, though I have no evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his track and being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Wise, please stay with her.
Huh?
Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
With that, Kong Wong leaves together with the other disciples. Xiaoguang is left standing there, hands griply tight together, expressed cloudly with hopelessness.
It's always like this.
Oh yeah. Yishuan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety. I understand. I always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even when Shifu's personally crafted seal on the sword case, she constantly worried that the power of the Kwangming sword might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, High Protector Yi Xiong. But have to say, behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I only wait, it's just... What's that gloomy look on your face? You hardly seem like Yao Shang Gong, I know. After being faced in any situation with composure, isn't that kind of person you are? Xiaogong, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and some recharge. How are you rest now? Sorry, I troubled everyone again. Let's get some rest. Yo, let's go, baby. We did it. Hold on. Before that, let me do something real quick.